Nothing impresses me more than how people are seduced. We are seduced constantly. We're addicted not to screens, chemicals. We're addicted to thought. Maybe. It does seem so. Of course, that's a framing, a lens to say what is. But it's all in thought. The interpretation of the phenomena, as a thinker once said. We have the structure, and then we interpret it. We give what is, and then we create something out of it and say, this is what it is, this is what it is, this is what it is. And we're constantly messing and playing with the lens, unaware, or purposefully not seeing with awareness that the lens itself is the problem. Thought is a lens. It is a language. And language is itself the problem. To say what is to try to capture it. To say this is what is, and this is what is, and this is where we are. And that's why to negate is to create that awareness, that possibility that what is being said and interpreted and so-called understood is just a lens. And when you're only seeing through a lens, then you're addicted to it, for lack of a better word. And again, it's just a word. None of it is true, because true is just an idea. So there we are in the what is. And we say, what do we do with that? What do I do with that? You see it. But what do I do with myself in this civilization? And I don't think there's the how-to is worth anything. There's no how-to. What does that look like? We ask that in our lives, our jobs. What does that look like when someone says, this is your job? What does that look like when you say, fulfill this expectation? What does that look like? And then they interpret it. They evaluate it. They measure it. What is it to mean this, that, or the other thing? What is it to be worthy of existence, as if existence was something? We believe thought because we think that's all that there is. When we know there's something out there that we can't know through thought. But there we are trying to say what it is. Can we let go of that and see? I don't know. I think we always are that. We're always connected to what is, because we are what is and we are not separate. We can see that. We see it. We are it. So there's no having to relate through a fiction. There's no, how do I exist here? Because you are here and you are conditioned to be here. You are conditioned to see through the lenses when there's only one lens. They're all just fictional lenses in one lens. You're just changing them like the projector. You're just changing different lenses. Click, 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 click. It's all the same. Not asking who's looking, but trying to say we want to understand why people do what they do, but there is no, it's just narratives to it. And we're stuck in that. We think that media will help us, or mass psychology will help us, or we're captured and we're not seeing it. We're not aware. And without awareness, we can't destroy it. We can't see it because we're not aware. We're just captured in thought. We see glimpses of it, but in that glimpse, we can see the space between thought. And there we are, in the what is. And some have tried to write about it, and some have tried to capture it and put it into ways to present it to us, the matrix, to see the matrix for what it is. But there's no escape from the matrix to reality, because reality is the matrix, right? Because reality, we're already in reality, because there's no real, there's no metaphysics, there's no separation. We are everything and nothing. Hence the nihilist, as people try to construct, which again, there's nothing there. There's no, it's not disbelief. It is disillusion to no illusion, but there's no, it's all illusion. So it destroys thought, and there we are. Right? Meditation teaches this, but you don't need meditation. You just are there in the present. And the present can be very dangerous. It can be tyrannous, as some have called it. This thinker would say awareness. Be aware. But it's not something that you can be. It is there, always accessible. As one meditator would say, like the blue sky. It's always there for us. The present, in a non-tyrannous way. The what is, always there, without thought. Awareness.